Introduction: Shrouded Truths in Maplewood. In the heart of tranquility, within the confines of Maplewood, a town seemingly untouched by the tumult of the world, unfolded a tale of sorrow, mystery, and the relentless pursuit of truth. In the midst of its cobbled streets, beneath the rustling leaves of ancient trees, lived an individual named Alex, a person of ordinary existence but burdened with an extraordinary sadness that cast a long shadow over each passing day. Maplewood, with its idyllic charm and serene landscapes, was a sanctuary where routines hummed along like a well-worn melody. However, beneath the veneer of routine, a clandestine tragedy had unfolded, a yearning wound that refused to heal. The air in this once-upon-a-time haven now carried the weight of grief, and the town's soul was marked by the memory of a day when the sun refused to shine and laughter turned into mourning. The somber beginning of our tale is rooted in the memory of Lily, a vibrant soul who, like a shooting star, graced the town with her presence before being extinguished in an inexplicable accident. The repercussions of that fateful day reverberated through the quiet corners and bustling squares of Maplewood, leaving a void that seemed impossible to fill. Alex, an unassuming figure in the town's tapestry, found life altered by this tragedy. The simplicity of routine transformed into a labyrinth of unanswered questions and a cloud of sadness that refused to dissipate. It was as though fate had drawn a curtain, shrouding the once harmonious existence in mystery and melancholy. Our narrative embarks on a journey through the intricate web of Maplewood's secrets, hidden beneath the veneer of its picturesque exterior. Alex, driven by an unrelenting determination, assumes the role of an accidental detective, seeking not just justice for Lily but also a redemption that might heal the wounds that festered within. As we delve into the chapters that unfold, each step reveals layers of Maplewood's past, exposing the cracks in its facade and the intertwined lives of its residents. In this journey, we navigate through the shadows of guilt, the echoes of friendships strained, and the unspoken resentments that lurk in the corners of seemingly peaceful lives. The story transcends the realms of a mere mystery or a tragic tale. It becomes a mirror reflecting the complexities of human emotions and the resilience required to confront the darkest corners of one's past. In the pursuit of truth, the characters grapple not only with external mysteries but also with the internal struggles that make them human. This is a story not just about solving a mystery but about redemption, forgiveness, and the indomitable spirit that emerges from the depths of despair. Join us as we traverse the landscapes of Maplewood, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, and where, amidst the shadows, a glimmer of hope emerges, a hope that truth, once unveiled, will set free the town and its inhabitants from the clutches of sorrow. The journey is fraught with twists, turns, and unexpected revelations, and as we unfold the pages, the town of Maplewood beckons, inviting you into its enigmatic embrace.
Chapter 1: The Dreary Beginning. Maplewood, a quaint town nestled between rolling hills and serene meadows, exuded an air of tranquility. Its cobbled streets echoed with the footsteps of locals, and the rhythmic swaying of trees painted a picturesque scene. Amidst this idyllic setting lived Alex, an unassuming individual whose life had taken an unexpected turn. Alex's days were woven with simplicity, a routine of work, community gatherings, and occasional visits to the local cafe. However, an invisible shroud of melancholy hung over Alex's world, tainting even the simplest moments with a touch of sorrow. It was as if a perpetual cloud had settled above, casting a shadow that clung to every aspect of daily life. The origin of this pervasive sadness lay in a tragedy that unfolded precisely 1 year ago. In the heart of Maplewood, where laughter once echoed and joy thrived, a somber event had occurred, altering the course of many lives. It was a day etched into the collective memory of the town, an incident that left scars on the soul of Maplewood. On that fateful day, the sun had hidden behind a thick blanket of clouds, casting a muted palette over the landscape. The air, heavy with foreboding, seemed to carry the weight of an impending storm. In the midst of this atmospheric tension, tragedy struck, sending ripples of grief through the community. Lily, Alex's closest friend and a vibrant soul loved by all, met with a fatal accident. The news spread like wildfire, and the town, once abuzz with the hum of daily life, fell into an eerie silence. The warmth of Maplewood turned cold, replaced by the chilling realization that life could be unpredictable and unforgiving. Alex, deeply affected by the loss, found solace in solitude. The days blurred into nights, and the once familiar surroundings became a haunting reminder of what was no more. A sense of helplessness gripped Alex's heart as unanswered questions swirled in the mind. Why did this tragedy befall Lily? Could it have been prevented? What secrets lurk beneath the surface of their seemingly tranquil town? As the seasons changed, and Maplewood attempted to move forward, Alex remained trapped in the clutches of grief. The town, though outwardly resuming its routines, bore an indelible scar. Alex's once ordinary life transformed into a journey through a desolate landscape, where joy was a distant memory, and the weight of sorrow seemed insurmountable. The dreary beginning marked a chapter in Alex's life where the ordinary became extraordinary, not in moments of happiness, but in the persistent ache of loss. The once vibrant town of Maplewood now held echoes of sorrow, and Alex, amidst the quietude, embarked on a journey to uncover the truth that could bring closure to a yearning heart and lift the pall that hung over Maplewood like a ghostly mist.
Chapter 2: A Fateful Day. In the heart of Maplewood, where the cobbled streets whispered tales of generations gone by and the gentle rustle of leaves provided a serene soundtrack to daily life, a storm of sorrow brewed on a particularly gloomy afternoon. The air hung heavy with the scent of impending rain, and the atmosphere seemed to echo the somber mood that loomed over the town. As the clock's hands moved steadily towards the melancholic hour, raindrops began their rhythmic dance against the windows of Maplewood's homes. The town, once a haven of simplicity and routine, found itself at the mercy of an unforeseen tragedy. It was on this ominous day that fate cast a cruel spell, and the life of one of Maplewood's brightest souls was abruptly extinguished. Lily, a beacon of joy and laughter in the community, met with a fatal accident that sent shockwaves through the town. The news spread like wildfire, each whispered conversation carrying the weight of disbelief and grief. Lily, whose laughter had once echoed through the town square, now became the subject of hushed conversations, teary-eyed glances, and a collective mourning that enveloped Maplewood like a heavy shroud. The once vibrant streets, where children played and families strolled, transformed into a solemn tableau of grief. Shop fronts closed early, and the usually bustling cafes stood in eerie silence. The rain, which had started as a gentle pattering, now seemed like nature's lament, mourning the loss of a bright soul that had graced the town with warmth and kindness. Within the confines of Maplewood's tight-knit community, Alex, a dear friend to Lily, bore the brunt of the tragedy. The bond between them had been woven through shared laughter, shared dreams, and the comfort of knowing there was someone to navigate the journey of life with. But on this fateful day, the thread of that friendship snapped, leaving Alex in a sea of sorrow, struggling to comprehend the inexplicable turn of events. Devastation gripped Alex's heart, the weight of grief pressing down with an intensity that seemed unbearable. In the quiet corners of Alex's home, where the rain tapped persistently against the windowpane, the enormity of the loss was felt. The laughter that once resonated within those walls was replaced by a haunting silence, a silence that echoed the void left by Lily's departure. As the news spread, the whole town mourned collectively, recognizing the enormity of the void left by Lily's absence. The local square, once a gathering place for jubilant celebrations, transformed into a spontaneous memorial adorned with flowers, handwritten notes, and flickering candles. Maplewood, a town united by joy, now united in sorrow. In the wake of this tragic day, Alex stood at the epicenter of a tempest of emotions. Struggling to come to terms with the sudden and inexplicable loss, Alex embarked on a journey through the stages of grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. The rain outside mirrored the tears shed within, a poignant reminder of the storm that had descended upon Maplewood, altering its very essence. As the town grappled with the harsh reality of life's fragility, Alex, burdened by the weight of grief, resolved to unravel the mystery surrounding Lily's untimely departure. Little did Alex know that this resolution marked the beginning of a tumultuous journey, one that would lead to the unearthing of buried secrets, the exposure of hidden truths, and the quest for justice in the wake of an unexpected and devastating loss. The pages of Maplewood's history were about to be turned, revealing a story far more complex than anyone could have imagined.
Chapter 3: Unanswered Questions. As the hands of time marched forward in the quiet town of Maplewood, the days melted into weeks, and the weeks stretched into long, lingering months. Yet, amidst the passing of time, the haunting questions that surrounded Lily's tragic accident persisted like ghostly echoes in the corridors of memory. The air in Maplewood, once fragrant with the blossoms of certainty, now carried the weight of the unresolved, the unspoken, and the unknown. For Alex, the pain of losing Lily did not diminish with the passage of time. Instead, it intensified with each unanswered question that lingered in the shadows. The grief that had settled like a heavy fog over Maplewood refused to dissipate, for the heartache of losing a dear friend was compounded by the gnawing uncertainty of not knowing the circumstances surrounding Lily's untimely demise. The town's collective mourning had transitioned into a quiet anguish, an undercurrent of sorrow that ran through the streets and seeped into the very foundations of Maplewood. The once joyful community now carried the burden of a shared mystery, one that eluded explanation, leaving a void in the hearts of its residents. As the seasons changed, and the town attempted to return to a semblance of normalcy, Alex found solace in the quiet moments of reflection. The unanswered questions, like riddles with elusive solutions, became a persistent presence in Alex's thoughts, an unrelenting reminder that closure remained elusive. Determined to dispel the shadows that clung to Lily's memory, Alex made a life-altering decision, one born out of a yearning for answers and a desire to bring justice to a departed friend. In the quiet solitude of late-night contemplation, a resolve solidified within Alex's heart. Armed with little more than determination, a notebook, and a pen, Alex would become a self-appointed detective, peeling back the layers of mystery that enshrouded Lily's demise. The decision marked the beginning of a clandestine journey into the heart of Maplewood's secrets. Alex delved into the town's archives, sifted through old newspapers, and conducted discreet interviews with those who might hold fragments of the truth. The once ordinary life that Alex had known was now infused with the urgency of discovery, the pursuit of answers, and the unwavering determination to unravel the mystery that cast a pall over the town. In the quiet moments of investigation, Alex discovered that Maplewood held more than picturesque landscapes and charming facades. It concealed a web of hidden affairs, long-buried grudges, and unspoken resentments that intersected with Lily's life in ways previously unnoticed. Each revelation, no matter how small, was a step closer to understanding the truth that lay beneath the surface. The journey of the self-appointed detective was not without challenges. Trust became a rare commodity in a town haunted by secrets, and each step toward the truth unveiled a new layer of complexity. Yet, driven by an unwavering commitment to justice and the memory of a dear friend, Alex pressed on, determined to find the answers that would bring closure to the lingering questions and offer solace to a grieving heart. Chapter 3 marked the emergence of a detective amidst the familiar faces of Maplewood, a detective fueled not by professional duty but by a personal quest for truth and justice. The town, unaware of the clandestine investigation unfolding within its borders, continued its daily routines, oblivious to the storm of revelations brewing beneath the surface. In the pursuit of answers, Alex embarked on a path fraught with challenges, mystery, and the unyielding determination to confront the shadows that concealed the truth about Lily's tragic accident.
Chapter 4: The investigation begins. Armed with resolve, a notebook, and a pen, Alex stepped into the role of an investigator in the quiet town of Maplewood. The once familiar surroundings now took on a new significance as each street corner and cafe held the potential to reveal clues that could unravel the mystery shrouding Lily's tragic demise. The investigation began with meticulous interviews of witnesses who were present on the day of the accident. Alex, with a keen eye and empathetic ear, listened to the accounts of those who had glimpsed fragments of the tragedy. Each narrative became a piece of the puzzle, and as the stories unfolded, patterns emerged, patterns that hinted at a complexity beyond the surface. The accident site, once a place of untold sorrow, became the epicenter of Alex's quest for truth. Standing there, amidst the echoes of a past tragedy, Alex retraced the steps that led to Lily's fateful end. The rain that had pattered against the window on that gloomy afternoon was now a silent witness as Alex scrutinized every detail,
the layout of the road, the visibility conditions, and the potential factors that might have contributed to the accident. As days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, Alex's daily routine transformed into a rhythm of investigation. The notebook, once pristine, now bore the weight of scribbled notes, diagrams, and unanswered questions. Each page turned was a step deeper into the enigma that surrounded Lily's death. The town's archives, a treasure trove of historical records, newspapers, and town hall documents, became a crucial battleground in the quest for answers. Alex spent hours immersed in the dusty volumes, meticulously combing through the pages of Maplewood's past. Births, deaths, scandals, and secrets all were laid bare in the pursuit of understanding the forces that had converged on that fateful day. The more Alex uncovered, the more apparent it became that there was a layer of complexity to Lily's death that transcended the surface-level narrative. Beneath the facade of a simple accident, there lurked hidden stories, intertwined lives, and buried animosities that had the potential to alter the course of the investigation. Interviews with residents revealed strained friendships, simmering tensions, and a web of interconnected relationships that had, until now, remained concealed. Alex navigated the delicate task of peeling back the layers of Maplewood's social fabric, balancing the pursuit of truth with the preservation of the fragile trust that still lingered in the town. Yet, as the investigation deepened, so did the challenges. Whispers of conspiracy, skepticism, and resistance permeated the air. The town, unaccustomed to the intrusion of a personal investigator, began to question the motives behind Alex's pursuit of the truth. Amidst the complexities, the notebook, now weathered and filled with revelations, stood as a testament to the determination that fueled the investigation. Alex, driven not only by personal grief but by an innate sense of justice, navigated the labyrinth of Maplewood's secrets with resilience and courage. Chapter 4 unfolded as a chronicle of the investigator's relentless pursuit, a pursuit that transformed a simple individual into a seeker of truth, dedicated to unraveling the mysteries that lay beneath the surface. As the investigation progressed, the town of Maplewood held its breath, unaware of the storm brewing within its borders, a storm that threatened to expose the hidden truths and rewrite the narrative of Lily's tragic end.
Chapter 5: Secrets Unearthed. The investigative journey through the heart of Maplewood took an unexpected turn as Alex delved deeper into the enigma surrounding Lily's tragic accident. The notebook, now a repository of interviews, observations, and emerging patterns, became a testament to the unraveling secrets that lay hidden beneath the town's serene exterior. As the days rolled on, and the investigation advanced, Alex stumbled upon a tangled web of secrets that intertwined with the lives of Maplewood's residents. The town, once a canvas of simplicity, now revealed layers of complexity that were previously concealed in the shadows. Hidden affairs, long-buried grudges, and unspoken resentments emerged like ghosts from the past, haunting the present with the weight of untold stories. The first threads of the tapestry of secrets were unraveled through discreet interviews with residents. Whispers in hushed tones led Alex to stories of clandestine affairs that had simmered beneath the surface, shielded from the watchful eyes of the community. The revelations were shocking, as seemingly happy marriages and friendships harbored hidden corners stained with deception. The town's social dynamics, once perceived as harmonious, now bore the scars of long-forgotten conflicts. Grudges that had been buried beneath smiles and pleasantries resurfaced, and the once unbroken bonds of friendship strained under the weight of unsaid grievances. As the layers peeled away, Maplewood transformed from a quaint haven into a stage for the human drama of concealed emotions and suppressed conflicts. The unspoken resentments that had festered within the hearts of Maplewood's residents cast a shadow over the investigation. Alex navigated through a landscape fraught with fragile alliances, walking a tightrope between unraveling the truth and avoiding collateral damage. The revelation of each secret brought with it a mix of shock, disbelief, and a palpable sense of betrayal that hung in the air. The investigation took Alex to unexpected places, the dimly lit corners of cafes, the forgotten pages of old diaries, and the clandestine meeting spots of those who sought solace in secrecy. The town, once characterized by its shared joys and collective celebrations, now found itself at the mercy of exposed truths that threatened to fracture the delicate bonds that held it together. Amidst the sea of revelations, Alex confronted the ethical dilemma of whether some secrets were better left buried. The pursuit of justice clashed with the potential harm that could be inflicted upon individuals who had concealed their indiscretions out of fear or shame. The Notebook, now a chronicle of moral quandaries and uncharted territories, bore witness to the internal struggle of a detective grappling with the complexities of human nature. Chapter 5 unfolded as a rollercoaster of emotions, a journey through the labyrinth of Maplewood secrets that left both investigator and town in a state of uneasy equilibrium. The once unquestioned trust among neighbors wavered, replaced by a cautious uncertainty. The investigation, now a beacon of unsettling truths, forged ahead, compelling Alex to navigate the delicate balance between justice and compassion in the pursuit of the elusive truth that lay at the heart of Lily's mysterious departure.
Chapter 6: Shadows of Guilt. Maplewood, once a haven of simplicity and trust, now stood haunted by the shadows of guilt and remorse. The revelations of hidden secrets had cast a pall over the town, transforming its familiar streets into a landscape of fractured friendships and strained relationships. The idyllic facade crumbled, revealing the darker underbelly that lay beneath the surface. Friends, who had once shared laughter and confidences, now found themselves standing on opposite sides of unspoken divides. The shared history that had once bound the community became a source of tension, and the echoes of past grievances reverberated through the town square. Maplewood, once characterized by unity, now navigated the complexities of fractured alliances and the fragile remnants of trust. As the investigator delved deeper into the shadows of guilt, the internal struggles within Maplewood's residents became more pronounced. A pervasive sense of unease hung in the air, fueled by the fear of exposure and the consequences that lurked in the wake of buried truths. Those who harbored secrets grappled with guilt, their every interaction tinged with the awareness that their facade of normalcy could crumble at any moment. Alex, torn between the emotional toll of the revelations and the duty to unearth the truth, navigated the intricate web of guilt-ridden souls. The Notebook, once a tool of investigation, now documented the human drama unfolding within Maplewood, the stories of remorse, the weight of untold confessions, and the struggle to reconcile with the consequences of past actions. The once cohesive community found itself divided, and the bonds that had once seemed unbreakable strained under the weight of guilt. The town square, which had been a gathering place for celebrations, now bore witness to hushed conversations and sidelong glances, each interaction tinged with suspicion and uncertainty. The pursuit of justice became a balancing act for Alex, who grappled with the ethical implications of exposing the shadows of guilt. The town's moral compass, once steady, now wavered as individuals faced the consequences of their actions. As friendships strained and alliances fractured, the investigation became a journey not only into the external mysteries but also into the hearts burdened by remorse. Despite the challenges and the growing rifts within Maplewood, Alex pressed on, driven by an unwavering determination to bring justice to Lily's memory. The shadows of guilt that clung to the town could not deter the detective from the pursuit of truth. Each revelation, no matter how painful, became a step closer to unraveling the intricate tapestry of secrets that had ensnared the community. Chapter 6 unfolded as a chapter of internal conflict, a journey through the complexities of guilt and the impact of revealed truths on the fragile fabric of Maplewood. As the shadows deepened, so did the resolve to dispel them, and Alex, torn between emotions and duty, continued to tread the path toward justice, determined to illuminate the town with the cleansing light of truth and bring closure to the haunting legacy of Lily's tragic departure.
Chapter 7: Facing the Past. As the investigation unfolded in Maplewood, delving into the intricate web of secrets that gripped the town, Alex found that the pursuit of justice was not merely an external quest, it became an internal odyssey, a confrontation with personal demons that were buried deep within the recesses of the soul. The notebook, once a tool of revelation, turned inward as Alex grappled with memories and emotions long confined to the shadows. In the quiet solitude of late nights, the investigator became the investigated, peeling back the layers of personal history to confront the ghosts that haunted the corners of the heart. Old wounds, carefully bandaged over the years, resurfaced with an intensity that took Alex by surprise. The pain of past losses, the regrets that lingered like a specter, and the echoes of unhealed scars became unavoidable companions in the pursuit of justice for Lily. The investigation, once a detached quest for truth, now demanded a reckoning with the personal history that had shaped Alex's perspective. The town, oblivious to the internal struggles of its self-appointed detective, continued to grapple with the aftermath of revealed secrets. As external alliances fractured and friendships strained, Alex confronted a mirror reflecting the internal conflicts that had long remained dormant. The town's journey through the labyrinth of its own secrets echoed Alex's internal voyage, an exploration of the scars that marked the passage of time. Solving Lily's mystery became a process of not only unraveling external secrets but also confronting the internal struggles that had long been suppressed. Each revelation in the investigation became a catalyst for self-reflection, and as the pages of the notebook filled with the town's stories, they also bore the imprint of Alex's personal journey, a journey toward acceptance, healing, and, ultimately, redemption. The accident site, once a place of external tragedy, transformed into a metaphorical battleground for Alex's internal conflicts. Standing on the same ground where Lily's life had been cut short, Alex faced the ghosts of the past, guilt, regret, and the lingering question of whether the pursuit of justice could ever heal the wounds left by personal history. In the midst of Maplewood's transformation, Alex became a bridge between the town's collective struggles and the individual demons that haunted the detective's own conscience. The investigation became a cathartic process, a journey not only toward solving Lily's mystery but also toward finding closure for the internal wounds that had long festered. Chapter 7 unfolded as a chapter of introspection and self-discovery, a realization that the pursuit of justice, though noble, demanded an acknowledgement of personal vulnerabilities. As the town continued to grapple with the consequences of revealed secrets, Alex faced the challenge of navigating the delicate balance between the external quest for truth and the internal journey of confronting the past. The investigation, once a straightforward path, became a nuanced exploration of the complexities of the human spirit, a testament to the resilience required to confront both external mysteries and the shadows within.
Chapter 8: Redemption and Forgiveness. In the swirling chaos of secrets and revelations, as Maplewood grappled with the aftermath of exposed truths, unexpected glimmers of hope began to emerge in the form of redemption and forgiveness. Amidst the shattered bonds and strained relationships, Alex found unlikely allies and, in the process, rediscovered the transformative power of forgiveness. The notebook, once filled with the weight of concealed secrets and the shadows of guilt, became a record of healing, a chronicle of redemption and forgiveness that unfolded alongside the ongoing investigation. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, the narrative shifted from a tale of betrayal to a story of resilience and the potential for renewal. Amidst the town's collective reckoning, individuals who had once been entangled in webs of deception and grudges now faced the opportunity for redemption. The town square, once fractured by whispered conversations and sidelong glances, became a space where genuine apologies were exchanged, and the process of healing began. Alex, at the center of this transformation, discovered the unexpected beauty of forgiveness. The wounds of the past, both personal and communal, started to mend as individuals confronted their mistakes and acknowledged the pain they had caused. Forgiveness, a balm for the scars left by betrayal, emerged as a powerful force that had the potential to reshape Maplewood's narrative. As the town gradually embraced the ethos of redemption, the atmosphere shifted from one of suspicion to one of understanding. The shadows of guilt that had haunted Maplewood began to dissipate, making way for the dawning light of forgiveness. The once tight-knit community, fractured by secrets, now stood on the precipice of a collective healing, a healing that extended beyond the external revelations to touch the very essence of the town spirit. Unexpected alliances formed as individuals, once at odds, recognized the shared humanity that bound them together. The town square, once a battleground of hidden conflicts, now became a stage for acts of forgiveness and the rebuilding of trust. Through the process of redemption, Maplewood's residents discovered the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for growth that lay dormant within them. In the midst of this transformation, Alex's own journey mirrored that of the town. The investigator, initially burdened by the weight of personal history and the pursuit of justice, found solace in the redemptive power of forgiveness. The wounds of the past, though not erased, became stepping stones toward a renewed sense of purpose and understanding. Chapter 8 unfolded as a testament to the enduring capacity for change and growth. As the town of Maplewood slowly began to heal from the scars of revealed secrets, so did Alex's wounded soul find a measure of peace. The investigation, which had initially been a journey through the shadows, now became a beacon of hope, a reminder that redemption and forgiveness could emerge even from the darkest corners of the human experience.
Chapter 9: A New Beginning. In the final chapter of Maplewood's transformative saga, justice triumphed over the shadows that had gripped the town. As the investigation reached its conclusion, the truth emerged as a powerful force, scattering the remnants of darkness that had shrouded Maplewood in mystery and sorrow. The clouds of uncertainty finally lifted, making way for a new beginning, one marked by healing, redemption, and the promise of brighter days. The notebook, once filled with the raw emotions of grief, guilt, and the pursuit of truth, now chronicled the resolution of the investigation. The revelations, no longer looming threats, became stepping stones toward a collective catharsis. The town square, once a symbol of strained relationships and whispered secrets, witnessed a symbolic cleansing as the truth set Maplewood free from the grip of its own shadows. As the pieces of Lily's tragic puzzle fell into place, justice prevailed. Those responsible for concealing the truth faced the consequences of their actions, and the town collectively confronted the demons that had long lurked in its midst. The once fractured community began to rebuild itself, not erasing the scars of the past, but acknowledging them as testaments to the resilience of the human spirit. In the wake of justice, forgiveness, and redemption, Maplewood emerged from the darkness with a renewed sense of purpose. The town square, now adorned with the symbols of reconciliation and healing, became a metaphor for the transformative power of confronting the truth. The residents, once divided by secrets, now stood united in their commitment to rebuilding trust and fostering a sense of community resilience. For Alex, the investigator turned protagonist, the journey brought not only closure but also a profound lesson about the indomitable spirit that resides within the human heart. The weight of personal history, the complexities of justice, and the quest for truth had tested the limits of endurance. Yet, in the end, Alex emerged stronger, bearing witness to the redemptive capacity of forgiveness and the transformative potential that lies in facing one's own demons. As the clouds of darkness lifted, a new beginning dawned for Maplewood, a chapter characterized by unity, understanding, and the shared commitment to embrace the lessons learned from the past. The memory of Lily, once a source of grief, now became a beacon of inspiration, guiding the town toward a future illuminated by compassion and resilience. Life, with its twists and turns, continued in Maplewood. The town, though forever changed by the events that transpired, embarked on a journey of renewal. The echoes of the investigation lingered, not as haunting reminders, but as reminders of the strength forged in the crucible of adversity. The notebook, now closed, became a testament to the town's resilience and the transformative power of truth, justice, and forgiveness. In the end, Maplewood stood not as a town marked by its shadows, but as a community that had emerged from the depths of darkness into the dawn of a new beginning, a beginning illuminated by the lessons learned, the wounds healed, and the collective spirit of a town that refused to be defined by its tragedies.